Today, we're gonna dial in espresso roast coffee on a Flair signature and an 1Zpresso JX Pro. So these beans are actually beans from a local chain coffee roaster called Caldi Coffee in Tokyo. Not the best beans, but I'm gonna be using a lot of them, so I thought I'd start with something cheaper. Okay, I'm gonna do 15 grams dose here today. All right, so I'm gonna put these in. Okay. Okay, let's put this back a little bit. All right, we're at 15.6. That's gonna be good to clear out other grinds. So first, just gonna get this ready for my preheat right here. And then on here, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, with most coffees, I'm gonna start a little bit coarser. We're gonna start this at 1.9, so a full rotation. So that's, oops, sorry, let me try that again. Okay, so we're gonna do one full rotation, so it's at 0 now. And we're gonna go up to 9. I know it's coarse and it's probably gonna be too much, but it's better to start too coarse and too fine. I learned that from Lance Hendrick, so we'll be doing that. All right, so we've got this going. And now, let's put the beans in. Okay. Okay, and now I'm gonna grind. Oh yeah, so this is actually a really easy grind here. You know, the darker that you roast, the less density the beans have, and so they're a lot easier to use. And I think that's why dark roasts are called espresso roasts, because it's very easy to use with machines. All right, so I'm only making enough for a first dose now, just because that's like what, just because I don't know if this is the right dose amount. So we'll see. Well, I don't know if this is the right grind. Use this. Okay, now let's put the beans in. Let's put the grinds in. Okay. So 0 this. Okay. And then, okay. Spewing coffee everywhere like a menace. Just take some of this guy out. Try to get this to like 15.2, I think. It's a nice option. 15.2. I don't have to be super specific, but you can see even like with this, there's so much overflowing because, you know, the coffee has a lower density, but that means that there's a lot more for the same weight. Gonna have to tamp this once. Okay, so I'm just gonna. This is probably not actually gonna be very nice, but we'll do our best here. Okay. So, using the technique that I learned on the Flair video, use your 4 fingers to try to get an even tamp. We'll see how that goes. Okay. And now, have the water. Okay, so we're going to be now, put this up to 100 degrees Celsius. All right, now we have our 100 degrees Celsius water, and we're doing a preheat right here. Okay, this water retains, this thing retains heat really well, so we'll just keep that there. Now, I'm just gonna put the scale here. Put this guy on top. Protect my scale a little bit. Get the cup here. Okay. And then, normally for espresso roasts, I've been told you don't need very hot water. So I'm gonna wait for this water to cool down a little bit. Maybe I'll add in a little bit of colder water just to set the temperature up a little bit. Great. Okay, so now it's going down big time. All right, now we're at 90. Okay, big drop. All right, so now I'm gonna take this out. This is gonna be 15.2 grams at 90 degrees. Now it's 89 degrees. Okay. Whoops. And I forgot to get my GoPro so I can shoot this. All right. And now, let's get this going. So I'm gonna do this at just a basic 9-bar standard pressure the whole time. Okay. So now we got this going. Let's do a basic pre-infusion of about 5 seconds or so. Okay. Great. So we got this going. Okay, it's coming out now. It's pretty scattered. Okay, now let's go up to 9 bars. Oh, you can see it's not really clean over here. Now it's coming out good. The beginning wasn't so good, but now it's coming out better. And we're doing a 1-to-2 ratio, so that's going to be 30 grams out. Okay, great. All right. Now, let's taste this. Let's see what this tastes like. I'm gonna put this guy here. First, Andy, check out this crema. This is like beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you have a taste of this in a second. Let's see how this tastes. Okay. Definitely really strong on the bitter, but I actually dialed this in pretty well, I think, with the grind. There's a little bit of lingering bitterness. I might actually go a little bit coarser, maybe just one dot, but I don't really feel much like chocolate body in here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to actually raise the temperature. I did this at 90 degrees Celsius. I'm going to now do it at 94 degrees Celsius. We'll see what happens then. All right, so now let's get this up. So what I did before is this was at 1.9. I'm gonna do at 191 on here. So really, I'm just gonna take this and just do it one more dot just like that, see what happens. These beans are so light. You have like so much volume for such a low dose. Okay, here you go. All right, and now we're gonna discard like the first 0.6 grams to just kind of clean it out like that. Okay, so hopefully that was enough to clean it out. Okay, let's do the rest. Okay, almost there, almost there. Okay, all right, so we're good to go. Try to get about 15.2 in here. Okay, so put this guy to the side. Going. Press this in. I have a feeling this one is gonna not be so good. We'll do this guy, and then this time, get this guy going. We're waiting for this guy. I'm just gonna wipe this down. Now I kind of regret getting a white table. I'm gonna try to do this at 94. Okay. So now we'll just do the same thing here. Put in the pressure gauge. The same thing. We'll do 10 bars of pressure, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so let's get a basic pre-infusion going. Oh wow, this is coming out a lot easier now. Wow. All right, let's do 10 bars of pressure. Look at that. We'll do 9 bars. Wow, okay, so this is coming out a lot faster than I thought it was gonna come out. Look at that, I'm having a really hard time even managing this pressure. See, I can't even get all the pressure, all the waters come out just like that. Okay, I think we ground a little bit too coarse there. Let me taste it. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, this has a lot more like under extracted, like mouth puckering acidity on it. So here's the thing. This is what I think happened. So this time it came out too fast, which means that the grind was too coarse. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to actually go back to the previous setting, but I'm going to do a higher water temperature, because when it gets a higher water temperature, the flow rate increases, and that's what we want to go for. So let's try that. All right, so now let's see if this works. So this is going to be the same thing, just with the previous grind setting of 190, and it's going to be at 95 degrees Celsius. That's going to improve the flow rate, I think. We're just going to do a quick pre-infusion. So I'm just going to tear one more time. Okay. Here you can see, oh wow, this is coming out a lot at such a, oh wow, okay. This is coming out really fast. Constant 9 bars, easy to manage. Up. What happened there? Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, whoops, there we go. Okay. So I got a little bit distracted with the pour. So I actually did a 31 gram dose accidentally, but we'll see we'll see how this tastes. Okay. All right. Wonderful. Yeah, definitely I'm getting some like really nice chocolate here. It's not too bitter. It's not too acidic. It's got a really nice balance to it. I think what I would do next is I would probably pull the shot down just a little bit more, maybe do a little bit lower pressure, a little bit lower temperature. I did 90 was too low, but 95 was a bit too high. So probably next one I'm going to do is 92, and we'll see how that goes. Because the pressure, like you saw, it came out a lot faster than it did that first time.
Right. Yeah.
And that's just because the temperature was so high.
Yeah.
You know, I really like this system actually. I got a pretty nice system cleaning up with no sink.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Same thing. Just do a slight pre-infusion. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna do 9 bars the whole time. There we go. Couldn't get it all the way. Whoops, that was at 33. I didn't even look. Okay, so it was still a little bit fast. It was about a 25-second extraction. Let me taste this guy. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, this is the best one. This one is like really well balanced. Has even less of that acidity or that like shibumi they say in Japan, or like that puckering bitterness. This is got some chocolate in it. It pulled a little bit fast, maybe like I don't know what happened this time, but definitely I think for this moving forward, I'm going to keep it on these settings. So for this espresso roast, I did 190 on the 1Zpresso JX Pro at 92 degrees Celsius, 15 grams in, and then 30 grams out. One of the reasons why this probably doesn't have as much body is because I accidentally did 33. So I'm gonna just stick the recipe at 30 grams, 1:2 ratio. And yeah, we did it.